Dear Taurus, there is a deep, slow turning happening within your life, a shift so profound it can feel like the very ground beneath your feet is preparing for a new season. If you have ever felt as though you were holding your breath, patiently waiting for a chapter to end so a new one could finally begin, I invite you to gently write, "I am ready to exhale," in the comments below. It is not just a comment. It is a declaration to the universe and a recognition for every other soul here who understands that long, quiet wait. There is a sense that for some time you have been held in a state of suspension. It is not the frustrating feeling of being stuck in mud, but something more sacred, a purposeful pause. Perhaps life has presented you with situations that seem to block your every move, forcing you to stand still when all you wanted was to build, to move forward, to secure your ground. I want you to understand that this stillness was not a punishment or a failure. It was a divine invitation to let go of the reins, to release the understandable Taurian need to control the outcome. I remember a conversation with a woman who was a master gardener. She once told me, "There are times you must not tend the soil. You must not water. You must not weed. You must simply sit and watch, allowing the ground to rest, because the most powerful growth happens in the silence, when you allow nature to do its work." You, dear Taurus, have been in that period of sacred observation. The universe has been asking you to trust the process, even when it felt like you were losing precious time. This has not been a time for action, but for deep, internal alignment. The solutions you have been aching for, the peace your soul craves, they were never going to come from forcing the lock. They were always meant to arrive when the season turned, and the key simply appeared in your hand. If this sense of a pause has echoed in your closest relationships, it may have felt like a slow, agonizing frustration. You, who values consistency and tangible proof of affection, may have been faced with a partner's hesitation or a delay that felt like a rejection. But I want to offer a different perspective. This pause was not a sign of decay. It was a period of maturation. Imagine a relationship as a great tree. Sometimes its growth is not visible in the branches, but deep within the roots, where the foundation is strengthening. Your partner may have been seeking their own counsel, finding their own footing, not to walk away from you, but to learn how to stand more steadily beside you. The love you are building is not meant to be a fleeting fire, but an enduring hearth, and enduring things are never rushed. For those of you who have felt the ache of a past love, there is a gentle whisper today to turn your gaze forward. You cannot plant a new garden in salted earth. The love that is meant for you will not be a ghost from the past. It will arrive on a new path, a road you have not yet walked. This does not mean it will appear today, but the universe is clearing the way, removing the debris of what was so you have a clear space to build what will be. Stay in this stillness just a little longer and trust that your heart is being prepared for a love that honors your depth. And now, let us speak of the first great shift that is occurring. There is a powerful energy of justice entering your life. This is not the cold, blind justice of a courtroom. It is the organic, cosmic rebalancing of the universe. For too long, You may have felt that your efforts were unseen, that your contributions were taken for granted, or that you were on the unequal end of a partnership, whether in love, family, or work. You, the builder, the one who provides the stability, have perhaps carried the weight of an unfair dynamic in silence. You did not complain, because that is not your way. You simply worked harder, gave more, and hoped that one day your worth would be recognized. That day is arriving. The scales are tipping back into equilibrium. This energy of justice is here to validate your experience. It acknowledges every silent sacrifice, every time you gave more than you received, every moment you felt your foundation being subtly undermined. This could manifest as a formal resolution, a legal matter settling in your favor, a financial dispute being resolved with integrity. But more profoundly, it is a spiritual vindication. The universe is affirming that what you felt was real. The ground is becoming solid again because the truth is finally being honored. Right behind this energy of justice, a second, even more dynamic force appears, the Wheel of Fortune. Imagine a great ancient water wheel that has been stuck for seasons, creaking and groaning against the dam. Now, the floodgates are opening, and the wheel begins to turn, slowly at first, and then with unstoppable momentum. This is what is happening in your life. Fate is turning in your favor, not out of random luck, but as a direct consequence of the justice that is being served. You are at a pivotal moment. The universe is about to bring you blessings and opportunities from unexpected directions. I once spoke with a man who had worked tirelessly at the same company for 2 decades, always overlooked for promotions. He never complained, simply doing his work with steadfast integrity. One day, a new CEO took over, reviewed the company's history, and saw this man's unwavering dedication. He was promoted to a senior position overnight. That wasn't luck. That was the Wheel of Fortune, turning in response to years of unseen effort. This is the energy that now surrounds you. Keep your heart open, for what has felt stagnant is about to flow. What was down is beginning to rise, and the universe is steering you toward a shore far more beautiful than the one you left behind. And what does this new shore look like? The cards paint a picture of profound emotional fulfillment. We see the 10 of Cups, a card that speaks of a joy so complete it overflows. This is the energy of homecoming, not necessarily to a physical place, but to a state of being where your heart feels utterly safe, seen, and cherished. In your relationships, this could be a declaration of love you have been waiting to hear, an emotional breakthrough that dissolves old walls, or a moment of connection so pure it feels like a prayer answered. It is the feeling of sitting with your loved ones, a quiet smile on your face, and knowing, deep in your bones, that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This is the harmony your soul has been working towards. This profound sense of peace is further nourished by the Ace of Cups. This is the universe gently pouring a blessing of pure, unconditional love into your life. It represents a new beginning, a fresh start for your heart. Someone may be preparing to open their heart to you in a way you never expected. But just as importantly, this can be a surge of self-love. After years of prioritizing others, of being the steadfast pillar for everyone else, this is a moment of turning that gentle, nurturing energy back toward yourself. It is a spiritual renewal, a promise that your emotional well is being refilled. This is the start of a chapter where love is not something you work for, but something that flows to you freely and abundantly. Of course, for a Taurus, emotional fulfillment is deeply connected to tangible security. And so, the universe brings the beautiful energy of the Nine of Pentacles. This card is the embodiment of enjoying the fruits of your labor. It is the image of a person standing alone in a lush, bountiful garden that they planted and tended themselves. It speaks of financial independence, self-sufficiency, and the quiet luxury of knowing you have built a life of stability and comfort through your own efforts. Your dedication is about to bear tangible fruit. You have been laying the foundation stone by stone, and now you are about to see the beautiful structure you have built. This may come as a promotion, a successful business venture, or a new stream of income that brings you a profound sense of security. But it is more than just money. It is the feeling of self-respect that comes from knowing you have earned it. This is your time not just to work, but to revel in your accomplishments, to sit in your garden, take a deep breath, and appreciate the world you have created. And watching over all of this is the star. This is the card of divine guidance, hope, and healing. After a long, dark night, this is the first star that appears, promising that the dawn is coming. It is a message that you are being watched over, that you are being guided towards something truly special. If you have felt lost or uncertain, the star is a reassurance that your path is illuminated. Every challenge, every moment of doubt has been preparing you for the blessings that are now unfolding. Healing is on the horizon. Renewal is here. The universe is asking you to simply maintain your faith, to keep your eyes on that guiding light, and to trust the journey. Let's bring this down to the earth, to your daily life. When it comes to your health, the message is clear. Your body keeps the score. You have a tendency, dear Taurus, to hold your worries in silence, to not burden others with your concerns. But unspoken fears and anxieties can manifest physically in the knot in your stomach, the acid reflux, the tension in your shoulders. Your well-being is not a burden. It is a priority. Today, allow yourself to speak to those you trust. Sharing your worries is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of profound self-care. When you release these words, you will feel a lightness not just in your soul, but in your very body. In your work, your natural diligence is amplified today. You have an incredible capacity for focused, productive effort. You are the one who does not let your hair down, an expression that speaks to your profound commitment. You work hard not just because it is your job, but because you have a deep respect for a task well done. Today, extend that helping hand to a colleague you see struggling. You may not realize it, but these small acts of support are noticed. They are deposits into your karmic bank account, and they contribute to your growth. If you are seeking a job and have an interview, let this quality shine. Speak of your commitment to the team, your desire to help a project grow from a stable foundation. An interviewer will not just hear the words, they will feel the solid, reliable energy behind them. And that is a quality that cannot be faked. This brings us to your finances. The alignment of justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Pentacles creates a powerful current of prosperity. Any financial disputes or delays are being resolved. You are entering a period of equity, where what you are owed begins to flow back to you. The wheel turning suggests that unexpected financial opportunities may arise. Be open, but remain grounded. Your practical nature is your greatest asset. Trust your instincts as you navigate this period of abundance. And remember, the Ace of Cups maintain a positive and open heart toward money. See it not as something to be hoarded out of fear, but as a tool to create even more stability and beauty in your world. Now, let us return to the heart of it all, to love. Today, your romantic side is awake. There is a deep well of feeling within you, waiting to be expressed. Do not let what others have called your pride stand in the way. It was never pride, it was a sacred shield, protecting your vulnerable heart. But today, with someone who has earned your trust, it is safe to lower that shield. Even in a relationship that has felt static, a small, genuine gesture of affection from you can feel like rain on a parched land. Do it for love and with love, and you will watch everything around you begin to bloom. And if you are single, remember, this life is for those who dare. You, who values security, can sometimes be hesitant to take emotional risks, but the greatest risk is to live a life of what if. What if you had said hello? What if you had shared how you felt today? The universe gives you a gentle nudge. Bring out that quiet, powerful drive within you. You have so much love to give, a love that is as deep and reliable as the earth itself. The right person will not be intimidated by your strength. They will be drawn to it, for they will see it as the safe harbor they have been searching for. Finally, let us speak of family. The energies of Justice and the Ten of Cups suggest a powerful time of healing and reconciliation. Old misunderstandings can be resolved, perhaps through a long-awaited apology or a simple moment of mutual understanding. The dynamics are shifting. The role you have always played, the silent, strong provider, may be about to change. Others may finally begin to see and appreciate the weight you have carried. Harmony can return to the home, not a fragile, forced peace, but a genuine sense of support and love. A family gathering could feel different, lighter, because the unspoken imbalances are finally being addressed. As you navigate this powerful day, be mindful of your energy. You may feel you can do everything at once, but even the strongest pillar can crack under too much strain. Organize your goals and move with your signature deliberate pace. There is no need to rush. The universe is not testing your speed. It is rewarding your endurance. And please, be gentle with yourself. Your desire for things to be right is not a flaw. It is a testament to your high standards. But life is beautifully imperfect. Mistakes are not failures. They are how we learn, how we grow. If something does not turn out perfectly today, see it not as an error, but as a reminder from the universe to embrace the raw, unpolished beauty of life itself. Today, you may find a special sense of harmony with souls who carry the energy of Cancer, Gemini, or Libra. With Cancer, there is a shared language of the heart, a feeling of family and deep emotional safety. With Gemini, communication flows effortlessly, allowing for both intellectual connection and intimate understanding. And with Libra, there is a shared appreciation for balance. beauty, and stability, creating a noble and unifying bond. Dear Taurus, this was the message your soul was waiting to hear. The purpose is not to predict a future set in stone, but to validate the journey you have been on and to illuminate the path that is now opening before you. You have endured the quiet wait. You have held the line. Now, it is your season to receive. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for being here, for sharing this sacred space. Your strength has created this moment. Your patience has called forth these blessings. If this message resonated deep within your soul, I invite you to click the like button as a small gesture of gratitude to the universe. And if you wish to continue walking this path together, please subscribe and activate the notifications. This channel is meant to be a safe harbor, a place where your soul can feel seen and understood. May your day be filled with the peace you so richly deserve. I will see you in the next one.